Hi again, and it's time for the second Warhammer Champions video. This time I'm gonna make a short talk about where I am in the collection, what's happening, and my plan for this hobby idea that I have, or this little journey with the Warhammer Champions. So far been opening one booster box of Wave 1, and I'm kind of slow rolling this process, so I'm not opening the other products I have because I want to go through Wave 1 as an idea before I'm moving on to Onslaught and Savagery, rather than just starting with all the cards and then trying to make the best decks. So I want to work with campaign decks, new boosters, make that a thing. Next wave, what would happen, how would I change the cards, trying to slow roll it to savor it a bit. So then also the idea is to collect all cards for each set, and if possible foil up as much as I can of each card. So this is the first binder I have with the Wave 1, and it's one display plus 4 boosters from the campaign decks, and I would say it's pretty good in the coverage of cards that I got, just based on 28 packs. I mean, found Nagash, which is great, found some cool Kairos Fate Weaver, find Valkia, cool cards that are, I would say, poster boys of the Warhammer world, which if you like that. So, and also really nice cards to play with. Godrak, of course, for the Orcs. Haven't found any Celestial Prime, which is that super cool card. It's like a Sensei Divining top on if you are playing Magic. So you look at 2 cards, take a card for 1 action. Good card, basically. So basically I'm kind of surprised that I got so much cards from that amount of product. So waiting for more will be fun, and see how fast it takes to actually get a complete set. And then if I'm possible to foil it out, I mean, probably not. Hey, but as much as possible, at least. So I'm really stoked in having at least some full pages of all cards. So this time from number 134 all the way down to 151. Amazing. A sense of completion here. And then just continues. And it's a great way for me to get to know the cards. Just all the commons, not just ignoring all cards and going to the perfect decks or broken decks, and trying to work with the campaign starter decks and then add-on cards, and then probably move away from them pretty fast, but still have that experience as well. So played with these for an evening and got a feeling of those, and I mean they felt good as products, because I mean you actually get decks, of course, because you have champions and blessings and the cards that you need to play a deck. Unlike some products who are not starter decks, they're just a collection of a big booster or stuff like that. These were made to work, and I would say Order was the one who felt the most, completed. Because it's a controlling one, it might been that, or that we in the faction to each other. This was the more strong one, because that one feels nice as an idea, but the lack of cards to do that, recurring vampires from a graveyard, didn't really work. Chaos one, you're a bit of YOLO, because you don't, as me when I played it, I didn't really found that I had all the cards I needed to be able to spam out damage as fast as I would. Maybe I'm just playing it wrong. Also understanding new mechanics for each deck takes time. But based on a few games, Orders felt the best. But all of them probably work, and if you're a really good pilot of the decks, you could probably win with all of them, just understanding the cards in them. But I like them a lot, and I will go through them in a other video. And the idea is to what you do in in the early days of your hobby, take this product, add boosters to them, trade cards between the factions. So Order 1 gets all Order cards and so forth. So as you would do with players, maybe as a start. So open 6 boosters. All the destruction cards go to the destruction deck. What would that deck be? And for Chaos and Death and Order and so forth. So building them up slowly until you have non-recognizable decks as campaign decks. Then you move into like the bigger collection, like, okay, so based on what we have as a base one or the base set cards, what kind of decks or meta do we have from there? And then move into Onslaught, totally different feeling, like which cards are even worth playing, and going into that, and then into Savory or Savagery. So that's the idea. So first campaign decks, add boosters to them, work with that for a while, and then go into total, like, build decks from scratch. I mean, I want to have a Valkyrie deck, because then I can't use really the Chaos one, or maybe I can, I'm not sure. I need to do what you do when you find Nagash. Okay, I have to play like really cheap champions and play a specific deck for that. So go through all of those before like having all the cards in the whole collection, and then like Nagash is shit because a cool champion arrived in the third set and like nullify him. I don't want to have that feeling. I want to work with the cards like as intended at the time. So like Nagash was probably a really nice poster boy. I mean, in the first set, because it's Nagash. He's the one and the Skavens, I think, who made the Age of Sigmar happening. But yeah, then other stuff for lore, not for me. So that's my plan. Go through the campaign decks, waiting on a big shipment of cards that probably will give me enough cards in one go to actually just move through with all of these ideas. I'm not sure where in Europe the shipment is. I bought it with tracked shipment. It wasn't sent with track shipment. That's kind of annoying as hell. So because the first wave of cards was from the same company, and it stayed like 6 days in Holland at the customs. So I have no idea where they are right now, but I'm waiting on a lot of cards, and I'm hopefully it arrives safe and sound and whole. That will be another video for sure, because I'm expecting around like 25 kilos of cards and a lot of displays, and hopefully it's enough, because it's kind of random and also not kind of random on which product you get, and in the best worlds I get enough of each set to complete it as an experience for all. You should be, I mean, with a lot of cards, but I'm hoping for 10 base one, 10 Onslaught, 10 Savory in that like same amount, because that should give me for sure a full set of each. And yeah, I just can't wait and see. It's super exciting, so I'm waiting for that one. That will for sure be a video, but until then, let's work with the campaign decks and take it from there. So have a nice day until next video, and enjoy card games as I do. It's fantastic. Bye.